When was this? 2019, yeah. So this was when I came back from work, and I was in my last position as the company sergeant major for administration company. So again, like I said, I never would have expected I would have been back. My name is Sarah Powers. I am a company sergeant major at 2 Service Battalion in the Canadian Armed Forces. Last year was the year I was turning 40. It was going to be a great year, so I started working out really hard. And I thought that I pulled a muscle, and I felt a lump. I knew in the pit of my stomach it wasn't good. Got a call, went to the hospital in Pembroke. The nurse practitioner had said to me, your results are in. I have 1 line, invasive ductal carcinoma, grade 3. That didn't mean anything to me, but I knew carcinoma meant cancer.
My name is Martha Lapierre, and I'm 38 years old, and I have a 4-year-old son, Theo, and I'm a teacher at Cathedral Catholic School. I was giving my son, Theo, a bath one night, and I noticed I had a little bump on my right kind of muscle. About 2 weeks later, I went for a mammogram and an ultrasound, and they did see what I saw. They were not overly concerned, but I just had that kind of woman's intuition, and I thought, you know, I have a little boy at home. They wanted me to come back in 6 months, and I pushed for a biopsy. The next day I had a biopsy, and 4 days later I found out I had triple-negative breast cancer.
I really had to grip on to the support that was coming from my family and my friends and my military family, and just navigating single parenting, working mom, not going through chemo is difficult. Putting chemo on top of that was really rough.
Yeah. So I have to woke up?
So that was the next scary part. It was being told the volumes of information, all these names of drugs I'd never heard of, all the crazy side effects I was going to have. The movies and TV shows make chemotherapy look horrendous. Like, you know, you're in the bathroom floor and you're just white and you're throwing up all the time. So I figured that's what my next few months was going to be like, plus having a 4-year-old. And I thought, how am I going to get through this?
Where's the parade?
It's down on Pembroke Street.
Mentally, it was extremely difficult. I had lost my identity as a mother, as a soldier. I mean, I didn't even want to put on my uniform. I felt like I didn't deserve to put it on because I was weak and unwell. And I know logically, I know it wasn't my fault. But chemo does things to your head.
I went from running a classroom all day and looking after my son at night and going for runs and playing guitar. I had so much energy, and then on a day that I could maybe make a bowl of soup or something, that was like an achievement. And so I had to start accepting that that was my new reality, that I couldn't do 20 things in a day anymore. I could maybe do 1, and that was hard.
It's all It's nice. Is that why you didn't make it on soon?
Yeah.
So
It's dark and then they light it up.
There's this whole process of, and people say it all the time, finding your new normal. And to figure out how to live with the chance of recurrence, and I'm still navigating that. You do your follow-up appointments, you eat well, you exercise, do everything that's within your control. And if it comes back, you know you did everything you could.
Right. Santa's supposed to be fat, not skinny.
Oh, which one's Mummy's favorite? Do you see it? That's it. She's like just enjoying her life, and it's colorful, and
I just like it.
I don't think that we focus enough on the mental aspect of it, how difficult it is mentally, and because we want people to be strong and to fight, and you got this, and you're a warrior, and you know, it sucks. It's horrible, and you have to feel how you feel. I look at other cancer survivors, and I hope, or people who are currently fighting, and I hope that they're reaching out to all the resources they can get, because we have incredible resources, especially around the Ottawa Valley.
Actually, this one's my favorite. Thomas. Oh, Thomas.
I think the Valley is amazing. You know, there's the pros and cons here. Everyone knows your business all the time. Having grown up here, I feel I can say that. Everyone always knows what's going on in everyone's life. But I think when hard times hit, that comes in handy, because I've never experienced so much support. It was amazing.
Are you excited?
The support of this community, everyone really rallies together. It was steady support. There was never a lull. It was amazing.
It's another thing I think that I've learned from the last year is that tomorrow is not promised to you. So if you have an opportunity or you have something you want to do, you need to take it while you can. So long term, and I don't know if it's because I'm so close to the experience, but right now I'm just looking at like the next year and enjoying my life. And I really enjoy my job. I really enjoy being a mom. I enjoy being around my friends and traveling. So I put my energies into that. Because after cancer, you're like, if it's not cancer, it's not a big deal. Like, you have a different perspective on things. So
I realize now that time is pretty darn important. So I've kind of let a lot of those things that used to be a huge deal to me go, and I don't think I'll ever go back to that. So I'm much more wanting to do things with my son Theo. Each morning he wakes up and he's like, what are we going to do today? Use the good cutlery and, you know, the nicer perfumes and eat the better food, and all that stuff we tend to put off and say, you know, I'll save it for, you know, these certain times. And I look at that and I think that's so silly now that we have a certain set of things in our life for the good days. And I think we should just use that stuff every day and do those things every day. So yeah, just enjoy what you have and use the time you have, and don't dwell, don't think the worst, and find somebody who's been through it and use them as kind of your life coach, because I've definitely had some amazing mentors to help me through.
I think I found the right one, Mommy. It's not the right one on the box, but that's a good one, I think. I found it perfect.
We'll see how it looks.
good? Are you happy with it? Yeah? We're done. I think it's everybody's automatic response to try to remind people what to be grateful for and all the good things in their life. But we know, and we are grateful for what we have that's good. And sometimes you just need to listen and sit with somebody in their fear or sit with somebody in their anxiety, and just be there and not try to make them feel better, because it's just a bad situation and they need some feeling that what you're feeling is valid. So that is the best thing to do, is just listen and not try to say what they should be feeling or what they should be thinking or look on the bright side, because they have done that. They just need to have that time.